What's up everyone? The blind side that none of us saw coming may have just arrived. Trust me, we have got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright folks, now right before we get started, if you haven't already and you want quick, concise and fun Big Brother videos on your YouTube feed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live. You all know the drill. Hit that subscribe button, like button and bell icon. Okay gang, we'll start today with a more uplifting update, which is always nice, and we talked a few days ago about Monty's redemption arc where he was kind of apologising to Taylor, reflecting on his behaviour from week 1, 2, 3, those kind of times in the house, the reign of Paloma and she, put it this way, Paloma only spent less than a week in the house and she spread toxicity all over the house. Like, yes, like we've discussed a million times, I do hope that she is okay and she's getting the help that she needs, but that didn't stop the fact she did spread toxicity all over the house, and it was horrible, and it was disgusting, and it was vile, and she did that, and as a result, Daniel, Nicole, Monty, in fact the whole house kind of turned on Taylor until people started to go, this ain't right, namely Joseph and Turner. Again, why I'm very sad about the eviction this week. But we may have a ray of light. We'll get there at the end. But anyway, Monty is even more reflecting on his behaviour. And, you know, we saw last night him have a heart-to-heart with Taylor saying that he basically feels like, excuse my language, folks, but he feels like a dickhead. And he wants to apologise profusely to her, which is absolutely lovely to see. You know, he was literally saying, I'm so sorry. It's nice to see genuine reflection, right? Because sometimes we get disingenuous reflection after the game. We're getting genuine reflection in the game. That's awesome. And I'm really happy with Monty doing that because I've kind of done a 180 on Monty myself. I didn't like him in the early days. Now, I do like him. He's probably in my, I would say probably top 4 to be honest. I mean, my top 3, you all know, are Taylor, Turner and Joseph. But I would say Monty comes in at number 4. He has proven himself to be a really nice and genuine guy. While he's not the most entertaining Big Brother house guest, he is down to earth and he's a nice guy. And I think, if anything, that proves it there. The fact that he's actually willing to reflect on his behaviour and not try and, you know, be one of those people who is too proud to apologise or too proud to admit they've done something wrong. Because trust me, in life and in the Big Brother house, folks, if you can reflect on yourself and actually be open to self-improvement and be open to the fact that you may be wrong, the world is, or the sky's the limit, right? The world is your oyster. Because as soon as you put that cap on the idea that believing that you can't be wrong, that's when you have problems, and that's when you're going to make problems for the people around you. So absolutely salute to Monty there for doing that. Really proud of him, really happy, and I'm glad to see that he's actually gone through some real self-reflection and him and Taylor are having that heart-to-heart. Staying in Big Brochella now, as we still have no live feeds from Dire Fest. We're going to get onto that shortly though with some very exciting or potentially exciting news. But let's talk about the veto at Big Brochella. For those of you who didn't know, Brittany won the power of veto a couple days ago. And she, we're assuming at least because there's so much confusion with the live feeds at the moment, they are literally bringing them down for 2 hours, then bringing them back for 20 minutes and then taking them off again. It's chaos. It's Big Brother. It's expect the unexpected. But anyway, we're assuming Brittany didn't use the power of veto. I would stake a lot of money on it. I think she didn't use the power of veto. Taylor is safe. She's off the block. So this leaves both Monty and Jasmine on the block for Thursday night. So but either Monty or Jasmine will become the 2nd member. Actually, no, it'll be the 3rd member because I'm assuming that they're going to send out Dire Fest person first. So Jasmine or Monty will become the 3rd member of the Big Brother jury. I say both of their names, but I am confident enough to say that Jasmine will be the 3rd member of the Big Brother jury. This is something that I know a lot of people are going to be absolutely delighted with. So, you know, celebrate. Get your champagne out on Thursday night because, listen, if this double is going to go the way that it could potentially go, which we're going to get onto a little bit later, this could be, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned because this could be one of the best, or if not the best, double eviction we have ever had in Big Brother history. Pause for effect. Get excited, folks. Okay, now something I wanted to bring up because we don't have an awful lot of live feed updates because of the fact that they're cutting it out so much because of all the wall yelling stuff going on, is... And it's a very brief moment of, I did a video on it yesterday about Daniel trashing Turner. And I'm not going to even give Daniel the time of day there, but what I am going to shed light on instead is a wonderful, amazing, beautiful message that Turner's dad actually shared with us all on the comments of that video. So shout out to Turner's dad if you are watching this, shout out Scott, and I'm going to share this message with everybody because I think it's just a really, really lovely thing for everybody to see what kind of a man Turner is, and I'm just going to read it out. I'll put it on the screen and I'll read it out. So this is what Turner's dad says. At 20 years old, Matt aka Turner has travelled the world, spent 4 months in Vietnam, Indonesia and China helping poor families as he travelled. He asked me to use a portion of my property creating a butterfly garden with milkweed plants to save the monarchs, donates a portion of his sales at the Rug Shack to assist the homeless. Turned me into a recycling monster to help save the planet, as well as being a vegetarian for years as to not harm animals. You may or may not have heard the story where he stayed with a helpless duck on the side of the road in 10-degree weather for 2+ hours until animal control arrived to get it. That's Matt Turner. What a beautiful message. Thank you so much to Turner's dad, Scott, for sharing that with us all. Shout out to you, Scott. That is Turner, folks, and that is why I adore him. I want to be Turner's best friend. I am so unbelievably grateful for the wonderful representation he's doing for both young people in there, because you know I'm young myself, and also bi people as well, because I'm bi. He is representing us in the most amazing way possible, and I am so grateful for him. He's a role model certainly for so many young people to look up to, and I'm just incredibly grateful for him. And that little piece there that Scott shared with us is just absolutely wonderful. And if y'all didn't know the true character of Turner already, that should sum it up there. He's a great guy who cares about other people and cares about the environment and the planet and animals and just putting other people before himself. And I just think that's an absolutely wonderful message. Again, thank you so much, Scott, for sharing that. And it is absolutely my privilege to share that message with everybody on today's live feed update. Okay, some Final Five talk now, and that's going to actually be the question of the day, because I'm going to read out in a second what Michael's ideal Final Five would be that he was having in discussion at one point, and that's what I'm going to pose to everybody. Not on a game level, just on a personal level. Who would your ideal Final Five look like? Let me know in the comment section below. I probably have the inkling idea that a lot of y'all won't even like some of the people you have to put in the 5, because you probably like less than 5 people in the house, but I'm going to throw that to y'all. Let me know, folks, in the comment section below, who is your ideal Final Five looking like? But let's talk about Michael's. Now, Michael said that his ideal Final Five would be Alyssa or Joseph, could be in there, plus Terrance, Taylor and himself. Plus Brittany, of course. Michael changes up his Final Five quite often. And I'm hoping that means good things, because I am trying to understand Michael's strategy, you know, when he goes through what he wants to do and what his end game is. And I hope, at least hope, just on a game level here, that there is clarity to the chaos. And I hope it doesn't mean Michael's being indecisive. I hope it means that the cogs are always turning in his head and he's trying to make sense of what could happen. If I was Michael, and this isn't my personal view at all, because I adore some of these people I'm about to throw under the bus. If I'm Michael, there is no way I'm taking Joseph to the Final Five. There is no way I am taking... Honestly, it's probably Joseph. I mean, Taylor's a risk to get because if Taylor gets to Final Two, she's got that story to win the game. But like I said, Taylor and Joseph I adore, and I want them to make it to Final Three. But Michael's on the right track by bringing Brittany, because he can beat Brittany in the Final Two. He can beat Terrance in the Final Two, and he can beat Alyssa in the Final Two. So I think there is some good strategy to what Michael is doing there. I'm just interested to see how much more that changes up before we actually get down to the wire. Because, folks, at this point, we've still got over a month left of gameplay. So there's a while to go still. Let's see what happens. But again, in the comment section below, let me know who your ideal Final Five is. Okay, gang, now for the update that we have all been waiting for. Now, this one I am incredibly excited to deliver to everybody. And I hope not to get everyone's hopes up too much. But my hopes are up and I'm very excited, folks. Take a seat, grab hold of the armchairs, or just grab hold of something, grab hold of the person next to you. Be careful where you grab, and be careful. Just grab something, and prepare for this. There's been a leak, apparently, where a lot of inside sources are saying that Terrance used the power of veto on Turner and put Kyle up as replacement nominee. Folks, this is exciting. Because, get this, by default, Terrance doing that means his target has shifted to Kyle. Otherwise, it would have made no damn choice to nominate 3 of the 4 people that he could have nominated. Meaning that Alyssa will vote to evict Joseph. And if Turner votes to evict Kyle, it'll go to a tie. Terrance breaks the tie and votes out Kyle. So we are really, really, really relying on Turner at this point to make sure he does the right thing and votes Kyle out. Now, of course, there is merits for Turner keeping Kyle, but as a viewer, we all know that Kyle has got to go. So I think a lot of us are hoping that Turner is going to vote to evict Kyle. Now, I will emphasise this. People, don't be dramatic. If Turner does indeed vote to evict Joseph on Thursday night, it doesn't mean we should jump on the Turner hate train, because I know there's loads of erratic viewers who will do that and will start going, I hate Turner now, just because they voted out Joseph. Don't get me wrong, I adore Joseph. I adore Joseph and I adore Turner, right? But sometimes we just don't get the way that we want in the game, right? So I don't think people should be directing hate towards Turner if that happens. Turner's only doing what's right for his game. However, I do hope Turner does evict Kyle, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. It's only fair to assume that this week could get exciting at this point now if this leak is true. I am led to believe it is. We obviously haven't seen Direfest in over 2 days now, which is crazy, which makes this week all the more exciting. But I saw just life getting pumped back in to Twitter and social media as soon as this leak came out. So people they've got their fingers crossed right now and hoping for the best, and I am too. But going back to what I said at the start there, if we, in this double eviction this week, if we lose both Jasmine and Kyle, folks, this could go down as the best double eviction in Big Brother's 24-season history, plus 3 celebrity seasons, plus an over-the-top season. Exciting times. I can't wait. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Please let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited about the potential change up this week with Kyle potentially leaving the house? This is so exciting. Let me know. In fact, I'm not going to say it for us as let me know. Drop some lovely comments for Turner, because that message, I'm just on a high still from reading that from Scott. He's just a great guy. He is a great guy. Drop some lovely messages about Turner in the comment section below, folks. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate you all. I hope everybody is having a fantastic week and is looking forward to the double on Thursday night, because I certainly am, folks. Thank you again for watching. I hope that everybody is staying safe, staying positive, staying healthy out there, and remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.